Bronfenbrenner came up with a simple yet useful paradigm showing the different factors that exert the influence on individuals' development. It points out the ever-widening spheres of influence that shape every individual from his or her immediate family to the neighborhood and the country, even the world. Bronfenbrenner's ecological system theory views child development as a complex system of relationships affected by multiple levels of the surrounding environment, from immediate settings of the family and school to broad cultural values, laws, and customs.
Bronfenbrenner's model, also known as the bioecological system theory, presents child development within the context of a relationship system that comprise child's environment. It describes multi-part layer of environment that has an effect on the development of the child. Each layer is further made up of different structure, which are the microsystem, the mesosystem, the exosystem, the macrosystem, and the chronosystem.
Microsystem. The microsystem is the layer nearest the child. It comprises structures which the child directly interacts with. It includes structures such as one family, school, and neighborhood. As such, the microsystem covers the most basic relationship and the interaction that a child has in his or her immediate environment. In this layer, relationship effects happen in two directions, both away from the child and towards the child. This means that the child is affected by people with whom he interacts, and in turn, these people are also affected by the child. Bronfenbrenner calls these bidirectional influences, and he shows how they occur among all levels of environment. This is quite similar to what Erikson termed as mutuality in his psychosocial theory. This system refers to the institution and social group that the individual has direct contact and interaction with, including families, peers, schools, religious institutions, and the immediate community. Mesosystem. These layers serve as the connection between the structures of the child's microsystem. For example, the mesosystem will include the link or interaction between the parents and the teachers, or the parents and health services, or the community and the church. This system refers to the interconnection among aspects of the microsystem affecting the individuals. Pragmatic example of this would include parent-teacher association or PTA, parents and peer connection, and community relation, among others. Exosystem. This layer refers to the bigger social system in which the child does not function directly. This includes the city government, the workplace, and the mass media. The structures in this layer may influence the child development by somehow affecting some structure in the child microsystem. This system refers to the social settings that an individual has no direct interaction with, but nevertheless affects his or her development. An example of this could be the work settings of one's parent, where a major company decision that result in the loss of job of either parents will have a significant impact to the child.
Macrosystem. This layer is found in the outermost part in the child's environment. This includes the cultural values, custom, and laws. The belief system contained in one macrosystem permeates all the interaction in the other layers and reaches individual. Macrosystem focuses on how cultural elements affect a child's development. For example, in Western countries like the US, most of the young people are expected to be more independent by the time they end their teenage years. While Asia countries like ours, parents are expected to support or at least want to support their children for a long period of time. Chronosystem. The chronosystem covers the element of time as it relates to child's environment. and it includes the transition and shifts in one's lifespan. This involves pattern of stability and change. This involves whether the child's day is characterized by an orderly, predictable pattern or whether the child subjected to sudden changes in trouble. The chronosystem is a system that encompasses the concept of time. Time and era individuals reside in will influence children's development. One classic example of this is how divorce. As a major life transition, it may affect not only the couple's relationship but also their children's behavior. The ecological system theory focuses on the quality and complex of the child's environment. Bronfenbrenner pointed out that as a child develops, the interplay within the layers of environment system becomes more complex. This dynamic interaction of the system happen meantime while the child's physical and cognitive structures also grow and mature. This bioecological theory helps us determine how the different circumstances, conditions, and relationship in the world affect the child as he or she goes through the more or less predictable sequence or natural growth and development. That's all. Thank you.